Hi everybody, Claire here from Rainbow Acrylics. I hope you're all well. I'm going to do a flip cup tonight. Haven't done a flip cup in quite a while, and it's in preparation for a big commission I'm going to be doing next week. I've got fabulous colours which are based on some wallpaper that the customer has in the same room. So I'm going to try it out, test the colours, see how they all match together, and just use that to help plan the real thing for next week. So let me show you the colours. These are the amazing colours I'm going to be using tonight. 12 colours. I'm not sure I've ever used this many colours. It's quite a small amount of each because I'm going to do 3 flip cups. The canvas I'm going to use tonight is only small. It's going to be 16 by 16 inches. So I have got in the middle there some sort of purple and then lighter purple, mauvey colour, and then I've got a line of different pink shades, and then I've got a line of metallics, and then an odd line to match in with the wallpaper. So the paints I'm using tonight, I've got Purple and Gold by Montmartre, Crawford and Black White. There is 4 of these colours, Essentials, Royal and Langnickel. So there's magenta, there's cadmium red, there's black, there's silver. And then 2 Pebeo Studio Acrylics, metallic bronze, and then the orange. And then 2 Amsterdam paints, what are they called? Ultramarine Violet and Rose Light. So I've used a combination of colours. For example, this colour here is a burgundy sort of colour, and that's mixed just with red and a little bit of black. This beautiful colour here is just a combination of the purple and the magenta, as is that one, but just in different ratios. So I'm really excited to get started here. Cups, I want to do 3 flip cups. So what I've done is divided these paints into 3 rows. So in each of the 3 rows, there's a purple based colour, a pink based colour, a metallic, and then another colour. So I'm trying to sort of divide them out. So 3 flip cups, they'll all have similar colours but different shades. In each row, I'm trying to get a lighter colour. So I've got this pale one here, which is white and gold mixed together, silver, which is a lighter one, and then the ultramarine violet, which is a lighter one. And in fact, the pale pink, I've got 2 in that one. So I've tried to mix it. It would just be nice that way because then I've got a variety of colours across the canvas. So we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm about to start layering up my cups. This painting is going to be 3 flip cups. I'm going to fill 3 cups here. Because it's a flip cup, I'd like cells. So I'm going to be adding this. Get that up to the camera. So this is Spot On Treadmill Silicone. Because I've only got quite a small amount of paint in each cup, I'm going to put 1 drop of silicone in each cup. So if I really need only a very small amount because there's not much paint in each cup. So I just think just 1 will be, oh, accidentally put 2. Oh, now it's coming out far too fast. So it's quite difficult to control coming out of that bottle, as you can see. And then just do 1 final little stir. Mix the silicone in. So the silicone is what will create the cells. So when I use my blowtorch, the silicone will rise to the surface and create the cells. All of these paints are mixed 1-to-1, 50-50 paint and pouring medium. Pouring medium is my homemade PVA glue and water pouring medium, and I've mixed that 2 parts PVA glue, 1 part water. So I'm all organised. So these 4 for one of my cups, these 4 for another, and these 4 for the final cup. So get rid of that. So cup number 1. I want to start, the colour I'd like to be predominant is the colour I'm going to put in first because that's the colour that will come out last. I'd like to do, I think, a good couple of layers of each colour. I think I probably would get away with 3 here. Well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to, instead of pouring down the side of the cup this time, I'm just pouring on the bottom of the cup. I'm just drizzling it on top. The paint is lovely and thick, so it will just sit on top. And this will take me quite a while, so I will end up fast forwarding this so you don't get too bored watching this. Right, I'm all ready to go. I've got my 3 cups layered up. So we've got this cup, which is the one of the purples, pink, bronze, and then the pale gold, the light gold. This one, which is my favourite, so we've got magenta, purple, metallic orange and silver. And then we've got the pale purple, a mauvey colour, the burgundy and the gold. So flip cups. So what that will mean is I'm going to suddenly turn the cup over upside down on the canvas, and then I'm just going to leave them for a couple of minutes. I'm going to put them quite near the centre. I'm just going to think how I'm going to do it. Yeah, so I want the main bulk of the paint near the centre, and then I will drag them off towards the edges, and then I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm just going to go for it. So I've got it ready. Flip it over. Number 2, over, 3, over. So I'm just going to leave them there for a minute because I want all the paint to drain down from the top. What I will do is just release a little bit of air in there so that it does come down. You can see it going around the edge. It's already happened in that one, I think. This one, yeah. Just so that the air will come out, so it will actually slide down. So I'm just going to leave that for a moment. The most important tool with this next technique is a blowtorch, or you can use a heat gun, which is this. Both are good. The blowtorch is hotter, so maybe if you're impatient, the blowtorch is a bit dangerous because you can get a lot of cells very quickly. I guess I am a bit impatient, but yeah, I just prefer it. I find it easier to get the cells to come up quicker with the blowtorch, but that doesn't necessarily give the best results. So, right, so 3 flip cups, what am I going to do? So that because they're all slightly different colours in each cup, I'd like them to all sort of swirl around together. So I think I'm going to grab each cup and then try, as it's emptying, try and pull it round to make a sort of swirl, I think. Not really sure. The results of this technique are so different each time. So I've just got to go for it, and yeah, so wish me luck. So I'm going to tip it up and I'm going to drag it round here, I think. One down. Just letting them drain on the corners just so that the rest of the paint can come out. Right, how am I going to get to this one? Right, that's not going to work. Right, I'm going to have to go with it left-handed. Right, so you don't see much at all at the moment. I can see the paint moving slightly, so I'm just going to leave it just a minute. What I'd quite like to happen is it just to stretch out slightly and then meet in the middle so that these white gaps will disappear. I think they will. If they don't, I'll start tilting. Right, I'm going to give it a little tilt first, I think, and then I'm going to torch it to get some cells up. So I'm just going to tilt first of all just to try and fill in those little gaps in the middle. I'm not worried at all about the pattern of these three sections, because as I said, I want them to interact and mix up. Right, I've just been to get some corrugated cardboard. I'm going to make a corner catcher. So I've just created a strip of cardboard and I'm just folding it in half. And what I'm going to do is place that on the corner of the painting and then tilt towards that corner so the paint will hit the corner catcher but not drip off. So because I want to try and keep as much paint as I possibly can on the canvas. This gets a bit fiddly, but I want to try and keep as much paint on here as possible at the moment. So I'm just going to place that on the edge and then just keep tilting towards that corner. Right, I have finally finished tilting. There were some bits right in the centre I just wasn't happy with. Where the three coloured swirled together, I just had to get rid of it. I had to tilt it off. So the very end of that bit in the centre is there, and it was that little bit there was just too much to tilt off. So, but I think that bit's absolutely fine. Now, before I did this last tilt, I had lots of really nicely defined cells. Now the cells are really wiggly. I'm actually really happy with that, because the customer that this commission piece is for actually prefers not the round cells, but the more distorted cells when I've tilted out paintings more. So I showed her paintings that have been really tilted, over tilted, and paintings with really lovely round, perfectly round cells, and she liked the over tilted look so that there's less circles, less spots, less cells in them. So I actually think this kind of cell effect, this kind of swirling of the paint, is going to work really nicely for what she's wanting. The colours are absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love all three sections. I thought I was only going to like one section, but I like all three. So this is a sort of purpley pink. You can't really see, yeah, you can see pink at the bottom there, with a creamy colour, which is the golden white. And then you've got the red has really come out well here. Red, that's the violet, and it looks blue on here, but it looks quite dark in real life. I'm wondering if that is a bit too dark. And then the orange and the purple. Not sure which section I prefer now. Quite happy with the composition. It's nothing like it was to start with. So we've now got three bands that sort of flow up to a point up in this corner. Really like it. I'm really happy with the edges. There was so much paint that I dripped off. The edges are just gorgeous. Actually, I quite like it from this angle as well. Yeah, really happy with it. It changed as I was doing it, changed dramatically, the composition, but I really like it. So I'm going to show this to my customer, see what she thinks, and then I can make changes where needed for the real thing next week. So I will be back to show you when it's dried. So it's dried beautifully. I really quite like it. The colours they're lovely. Such a lovely warm mixture of colours. I think they've got a real sort of autumnal feel to them, these colours. You can see the shimmer in that's the orange there next to the purple. There's quite a lot of shimmer in each section of this painting, because I made sure I put a metallic in each of the three cups. So orange with the purple, and then can you see on this one it's bronze? Bronze next to the pink and the purple. I'd never normally put them together, but I really like them. You can see the bronze everywhere. And then in the bottom section, you've got the gold next to that burgundy. The burgundy is lovely. And then you've got the brightness of the purple down there. So I'm really happy with this. Great, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave me any comments or questions you want to. And then I'll be back again soon. Bye.